Okay, first things first, introductions. My name is Acrisius Lumingu Jr., based in Gaborone, Botswana, and I've been involved with the financial or global markets for many months now. And I'm an account holder with 24 options, one of the world's leading brokers. Of course, an award winning platform 3 times in a row, and of course, an official partner of Juventus Football Club. Now, of course, during one of my next presentations, I'll cover why I chose 24 options and why I recommend 24 options and why I feel 24 options can work for many people. Now, important to note always, of course, now risk warning. Trading options and CDF carries a high risk and can result to loss of all your funds due to the volatility of the underlying market and may not be suitable for all investors. Okay, may work, may not work for everyone. Okay, now this webinar is just for educational purposes and does not carry any advice for any to invest, but rather for everyone to see the potential behind generating profits from the forex markets. I do strongly advise everyone willing to take part to understand the risk and seek advice from an independent and suitable licensed financial advisor. Okay, now we begin. Now I'll be trading options based on what I personally call my killer money making machine amazing strategy, based on professional technical analysis and of course risk management applied in a money management plan. Now of course, my start of balance today is 22,656.43 euro, 22,546.23, yeah, 656, sorry, 65623, 43 rather. Okay, that's about 255,000 pula and 620 and 62 pula. Okay, now with this strategy, of course, it requires a large amount of capital, but okay, but now according to my money management plan, also I'm only looking to make 200 euro. It's about roughly 2,256 pula. So I'll be using this capital to only make 2,256 pula only. Okay, by end of week, of course, 200 euro times 5 is 1,000 euro, and by end of month, that's 4,000 euro. So I'm looking to make a potential income of 4,000 euro, which is about 45,000 pula per month. Now, this is the potential using this amazing strategy, amazing killer strategy. But now, how do we go about this? Okay. Now, of course, when it comes to trading, of course, knowledge in trading is very important. Okay, use of tools, use of indicators do play a huge role of success in trading, together with risk management and of course money management. Now I'll be getting signals based on my professional technical analysis from other external providers, and of course I'll be more than willing to share this one in one of my next presentations. Now my formula, the money making machine strategy, believe me, this strategy outsmarts the system. Now when we do make decisions as traders, we must always remember we will always come across losses, which is okay. It happens. Okay, it has happened to every trader. There's no trader who has not made a loss in today's world. Never. You always have to make a loss, and of course you have to make profits. The market may retract and not go your way even after a professional technical analysis. Okay, now if we apply risk management, we can give the market enough time to retract, okay, so it can work in your favor, so to say. Now remember guys, making losses while trading does not mean you lose money at the end of the day. This is where this amazing strategy kicks in. It is a formula, obviously a mathematical formula, to allow us to manage the risk and allow us to trade with the right amount always. It gives us time for the market to retract, recover previous investments, and generate the desired profit by end of day. Very simple, and I'll explain it below. But of course, to get started, the formula is here. Of course, I'll be trading with minimum 24 euro. Now I'm going to multiply that by 1.63 divided by 0.63. And of course, definitely I will explain why these figures and how I came about this formula in one of my next presentations. But for now, let's continue. But of course, we need to prepare what we call safety levels. It's very important. It's part of my risk management plan. And of course, part of this killer strategy altogether. I do recommend as much safety levels as possible. This is where our startup capital now comes in. We need the right capital and at least 8 to 12 safety levels, even more. Okay, guys. Very important. Now let's begin. Let's work out the calculation. It will take about a minute or so, but let's quickly do it. I'll pull up my calculator by the side of the note 2 here. And we start 24 times 1.63, of course, is 39.12 divided by 0.63. Of course, that's 62 euros. Prepare the next safety level, of course, 62 times 1.63 divided by 0.63, of course, is 160. Of course, prepare the next safety level, 160 times 1.63 equals divided by 0.63 is 413.9, but I'll round off to 414. Of course, prepare the next safety level, 414 times 1.63 divided by 0.63, that's 1071.1. I'll round off to 72. Of course, 1072 times 1.63 divided by 0.63. It's gonna give me 2773.5. I'll just round out to 2774. Okay, next safety level, 2774 times 1.63 divided by 0.63. Of course, is 77177. But let me just make it 8 here. Let me just round it off to 8. Now let's see how much is it required to prepare the next safety level. 7178 times 1.63 divided by 0.63. Now of course, that's 18,571. Now because of our limited capital, unfortunately we're gonna end up having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Oh, let me just count that again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Only 7 safety levels. Of course, it's still risky, but we need to apply the best or rather professional technical analysis so that we can be safe. Okay, now like I said, I'll be starting with only 22,656.43 euros, and we are looking to potentially make about 15 euro per successful trades. Okay, and we are looking to trade to about 10 to 15 successful trades, by the way, and we stop once we have reached our target profit of, like I said, 200 euro. Okay, now to my money management plan. Of course, today Monday, like I said, that's my start of balance. Okay, and I'm looking to make 200 euro today, and of course tomorrow and the other day till Friday, and that's 1,000 euro, and looking to continue to I've reached my monthly profit target of roughly 4,000 euro. Now remember, 4,000 euro gives us about 45,000 pula. So this is the potential. This is the potential to earn an extra income for those who are maybe already working, or those who have no jobs at all. This is again another potential for you to be able to make a living out of this. Okay, now we begin. Okay, but again there's something that I wanted to say, but okay, we'll continue. I'll remember. Let's kick off to our first trade. Now, like I said, I'll be back and forth because I'll be looking for signals from an external provider. So I'll be back and forth. So please, guys, bear with me. Okay, patience is key. Remember, I'll be back. Okay, I'm looking to buy, or rather I'm looking to sell on the Canadian dollar. Can quickly search for it here. And of course, first safety level 24, I'll be selling. There we go. Trade has been processed. Now guys, remember here, safety level. Now we've placed our first trade, but of course we need to prepare our second safety level of 62. Another important thing that you need to take off is the time. Remember, our trades will be based on every 60 seconds. Okay, every 60 seconds. So we are currently left with 35 seconds, of course, and we are currently in a loss. But because of the safety levels, we don't need to worry much. But remember, at least try to make a very, very good technical analysis, or a professional one, so you don't disappoint yourself. Okay, now it's about 10 seconds left. I'll be selling again because it doesn't look good. As you can see, I'm in a loss with about negative 0.2 pips, but maybe I can close in profit in the next 4, 3, 2, 1, and there we go, profit. So we go back to our first safety level of 24 euro, and I'll be going back to the chat. I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, my focus is still going to be on the Canadian dollar and the Japanese yen. I'm still looking to sell. Of course, my first safety level 24 euro trade has been processed. Of course, prepare your next safety level of 62. Of course, and timing is very important, and the distance between your profit and loss. Okay, currently I'm in profit with 0.8 pips. And of course, for those who don't know what pips is price interest point. Okay, now please don't lose sight on your time, very important. Okay, and on your buy and sell option. So currently still in profit, but we don't know what will happen in the next few seconds. Like you can see, it's going in a loss and profit all the time. But there we go, we're in profit. Second successful trade of the day, and we go back to our first safety level. Now always write down the current successful trades. So far we've got 2 successful trades, like you can see I've written them down. Now I'm looking to potentially succeed with the third one. Right, now back to the charts. Like I said, I'll be getting signals from external provider, and I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, I'm back. My focus is gonna be on the Euro USD, and I'm looking to sell in the count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm selling. Okay, of course I've got a delay a bit with my internet today. It's been acting up since morning, but I'll try my best, and strongly advisable that you have fast and reliable internet connection. Otherwise, it can be a risk, especially to your capital, just because of the internet. It can slow internet, or if you lose internet connection during your trades, it can mess it up big time. But of course, without wasting time, next safety level And of course, focus is on the distance between your profit and loss. Like right now, we're currently in profit with plus 1.1 pips, and we have only about 20 seconds left. And there we go. Successful trade so far. It's currently in profit, like we have seen. So back to our first safety level of 24. Remember, always each successful trade, you go back to your first safety level. In this case, our first safety level is 24 euros. Now I have to go back to the charts, and I'll be back with you shortly. Of course, now I'll be focusing on the British pound and the US dollar, and I'll be looking to sell. And there we go, processing of now, of course, remember the next safety level 62. And of course, our time, very important. Now I need to push a bit quickly because time is running out on my end. In the next 30 minutes, I'll be actually having another webinar, market review for VIP members on 24 option, and it's about beginning in the next 30 minutes. Okay, now there we go. 10 seconds left, but of course we are in profit, like you can see, so there's no need to execute our next safety level. So back to our first safety level. Of course, now we need to write this down. Remember, this is our fourth successful trade of the day. Let me just quickly check. It's always important to write down so that you don't. Okay, yeah, of course, that's our first successful trade. Now we're looking to potentially get the fifth successful trade. Of course, first safety level 24 euro, and I'll be back with you shortly. Of course, I'll be looking to sell now on the Euro USD, and without wasting time, I'm gonna sell. And of course, prepare my next safety level, 62 euros according to this formula like we calculated earlier. And of course, prepare the safety level, and of course look at the distance between your loss and profit, and of course the time. Remember, these trades are based every 60 seconds. Of course, we're in profit by 1 pip. Of course, 0.8 pips, 0.6 pips now. So we just get ready to sell again, just in case we end up in a loss. There we go. About 8 seconds left now. Go 5. There we go, we're in profit. So we go back to our first safety level of 24 euro, and I'll be back with you shortly. Before that, remember, write down fifth successful trade, and now back to the charts for another potential signal, and I'll be back with you shortly. And of course, I'm looking to buy on the Australian dollar and the US dollar. I'm gonna buy right now. Okay, I've bought. Of course, prepare our next safety level. Now, I want to say this, over my experience, we need to be careful on the Australian dollar and the US dollar, and also the New Zealand dollar and the US dollar. Okay, these assets are very volatile. They can go really high or really down with very, very high pips. Okay, like you can see what's happening right now. It's in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, but we really need to be careful. Okay, just be very careful when you trade using these two assets that I've mentioned. They are very, very volatile, but of course we have safety levels, and let's see. It's always good to try out and not to be afraid, right? Okay, 5, 4, 3. I'm buying with the next safety level, of course. Now, of course, we need to prepare the third safety level, which is 160, of course. Like I said, this asset is very volatile, very, very, very volatile, very extremely volatile. The Australian dollar and the New Zealand dollar. But I mean, if you try and do some nice, good technical analysis, you go through it. It's in and out, in and out, in and out. Let's see what happens in the next 10 seconds, of course. I'll be looking to buy, it seems. And of course, prepare the next safety level, which is 414, of course. This strategy is amazing, guys. Once you become very good with technical analysis, you're gonna pull through, you're gonna make it, and you're gonna generate a lot of profits. Believe you me. Right now we are in and out, in and out, in and out, because of this kind of an asset. It's very volatile, like I said, but we don't need to worry. I almost bought, but like you saw in the very last second, I ended up in profit. Okay, just be careful. Just be very, very careful. But of course, back to our first safety level, and we record that. That's our 6th successful trade. We now back to the charts, and I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, I'm back. My focus now is on the Euro USD, and I'm gonna be buying. Okay, I've bought with my first safety level. Of course, I need to prepare my second safety level of 62 euros. Of course, we just put it there just in case we may need it. We just place it there. We may need, we may not need it. Okay. Now remember, focus is the distance between your loss and profit, and distance between the time left, and of course you need to focus on the buy option. Remember, you are buying here, so yeah. Now what you do here is there's no loss, there's no profit, but what you do normally, the best advisable thing is to go back to your first safety level again and buy. Okay, or you can continue with your second safety level, but that's again risky. Okay, but the best normally is to come back down to your first safety level. Okay, and of course we prepare our next safety level of 62 euros, and again we focus on the time and the distance between your profit and loss. If you're in a loss, of course prepare your safety level and get ready to buy if you're buying. Of course, here it looks like we might need to buy again, but let's see what happens in the next 5, Okay, looks good, looks good. Okay, there we are in profit. So we go back to our first safety level, of course, and I need to get back to my charts, but of course before that we write down that's my 7th successful trade of the day. I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. I'll be focusing on the euro and the Swiss francs, and I'll be selling without wasting time. And of course I'm preparing my next safety level, 62. We've got 20 seconds left on the clock, and of course our next safety level, just in case we might need to sell again, and of course 10 seconds left to determine whether or not. Okay, there we go, profit, back to our first safety level, and of course that's our 8th safety level. Now if you want to check your progress, of course you have your initial balance on record, and of course that's 22,656. Now our current balance is 22,793.47. So if you click that, it's going to show your current profit. So current profit is 137. So we have about 63 euro more to make. Okay, now we need to continue. Remember, that's our target profit. You can pause there if you want. If you feel that 137 is enough for you, okay, well, if you calculate 137 times 5 times 4, you're looking to make 2,740. Let me just calculate again. 137 times 5 times 4. Yes, of course, 2,740. 2,740. If you feel that 30,000 pull up a month is okay, you can stop there. You can continue the next day, and you can potentially end that monthly. But of course, my target is 200 euro, and I'll be back with you shortly. I need to look for another potential signal. Okay, guys, I'm back, but I think I'm gonna take my last trade. Unfortunately, because of time, I just got a reminder here that in the next 14 minutes I have to attend a webinar. It's actually for market review for VIP members under 24 option. So I need to get ready for this, unfortunately, but let me go for my last trade. I'll be looking to buy the Euro JPY, so I'm gonna buy, of course, and prepare my next safety level of 62, of course. Now here I did not really get some clear confirmation, but I want to at least push to maybe 4th safety level if possible, so that I can get my desired profit of the day. Okay, now let's see. Okay, if this trade is successful, it's going to be the 9th one, of course. Now 24 seconds left. Let's see what happens. It's about 10 seconds left. And of course we are we're in loss, so I had to quickly buy again there, unfortunately. Okay, now of course prepare the second safety. Let's see what can happen, guys. You can end up in a loss with just a second or two, but of course with safety levels we are good to go. Of course, in a profit by 0.8 pips, and we have 17 seconds left, of course, and this looks like it's in good profit. But just in case, our third safety level is just ready and ready to buy, but of course we are in profit. There we go back to our first safety level, 24 euro. Now that's our 9th safety level. Now, like I said, I'm gonna stop here, update my money management plan, and if needed later, I'll be able to continue and still meet my target profit. So this is 22811 1.63. Now that's 155.20 euro profit so far, but like I said, I still need to make an extra 50 bucks to meet my daily profit, and I'll be able to do that once I've done with this webinar, which I just got the reminder on. It's happening in the next 10 minutes, but let me conclude for now. But what I wanted to say, guys, is look, you see, it took me roughly, let's calculate. I started at 1710. It is taking me close to an hour to generate this profit of 155.20 is the roughly 1751. Now imagine this daily, Monday to Friday, from January to December, from 2017 to 2020. How much are you going to make? You can calculate it. Let's do it. 1750 pula times 12. Okay, that's a year, times 5 years. That's 105,000 pula, guys. It is possible. Patience, like I said, with a plan, you're definitely going to make it, without any doubt. Now, this is what I wanted to say. Like I said, of course, this is the potential. The only downside, or rather, can I say obstacle, is the capital, mostly that many traders face. Of course, it requires a lot of capital, but the desired profit you always get daily, based on, of course, professional technical analysis and other important things mentioned earlier. As much as, like I've said, it needs a lot of capital, it may be an obstacle to many might have the capital, and of course, here's the potential. Capital is key, and they say money makes money, and of course here you are going to see that really money makes money. It's like a money making machine. Of course, the forex daily market turnover is about 5.1 trillion USD, so why not get a share of it? It's very liquid in the largest single market. Now, when you look at it, say for example, you can make, or of course, I do have a formula of making roughly 500 euro a day, or even 2,000 euro a day. It all depends to the amount of capital that you have. Okay. Now, say we make 500 euro a day, guys. Okay, and we look at making it for 5 days a week, and we look at making it monthly. That's 4 weeks. We look at making 10,000 euros a day. Now we go back to the converter. We have 10,000 euro that we can make. That's 112,000. Can we say it's too much? Is it too much? I don't know. I'll leave that with you. But guys, it's possible to make 112,000 per month. Okay, my friends here in Botswana have doubts and feel it's too much profits, but really, I know it might be a lot for an average income of a Botswana, but same time I feel one should not put yourself in the case because of the situation or community we live in. I would say push as much as you can. Never get settled in life. Be hungry. No one said it to be easy. It's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everyone would do it. Life is hard, and it will only pay those who are willing to fight without giving up. Guys, my last words here for this presentation, because of time: learn forex and see the potential, and I'm here full time and ready to help anyone. Okay, of course we do fail in life, but look, we're supposed to fail in life. And it's accepted, and every time you fail, believe me, you're close to success. Of course, many do know Thomas Edison, who failed about 1,000 times, or is it 10,000 times, to invent the light bulb. And he says, I've never failed. I've only found 1,000 ways, or 1,000 different ways that don't work. And today we have got light because of him. Okay, now I do want to help every single one watching this video to potentially make this potential income. But unfortunately, because of the webinar that's about to start in the next 5 minutes, I would have loved to discuss more. And of course, this is my first video online. I will make it more interesting next time. Okay, you say practice makes perfect, and of course I will keep on improving, but eventually with time we'll get there. But remember, this kind of trading needs a lot of practice. Okay, it needs a lot of practice, too much of practice. Okay, a lot of practice, believe me, for you to succeed in this type of trade. Okay, so I'll conclude it for now, and enjoy the rest of your day to all, and bye for now. If you wanna contact me, I'll of course leave my contacts, and of course my email address. If you're willing to partner, or you're willing to discuss investment opportunities related to forex, of course I'm willing to discuss that further. Okay, bye.